Part 10. One Happy Family. Okay, so another premise of the film is that Celine has lost Michael and Eve. It's not completely explained until later that means that Celine told Michael and Eve to go into hiding so that the vampires and lichens couldn't use her to get to them. But here's the fucking problem with that. They're all fucking hybrids. Do you remember when Marcus wanted to be a god and he seemed to have the power to be considered one? Well, if Celine, and therefore presumably Eve, are stronger than Marcus, then don't they have godlike power also? So shouldn't a family of 3 immortals who have some sort of strange telepathic link where they can see through each other's eyes, which just may be one of the best superpowers to have in the middle of a battle, shouldn't they be able to protect each other super well? Also, they can all walk in the sunlight, which means they can lead some semblance of a normal life among humans if they wanted to. So, I don't know, why don't they all just go somewhere, like South America, and live in peace from the rest of the world? I mean, can it really be that difficult for them to disappear from the rest of the world? Just kill all the witnesses and walk away. With no witnesses, who's going to spill the beans? Part 11, Vampire Elders. So at the end of the movie, David, Lena, and Celine are made elders. Why? Well, for David it makes sense because he's Amelia's son, but for I have no idea why. Wouldn't her father be a better choice? As for Celine, why is she only becoming an elder now? Are vampires really so fucking petty over Victor and Marcus that after awakening they wouldn't make Celine an elder? I mean, she is a Corvinus hybrid. She is the strongest of their kind. If she wanted to, she could make herself an elder. She could start her own coven of Corvinus hybrids, kill all the other vampires, and then just yuck it up for eternity as a big pimp dick OG. So, why can't the vampires see the incredible use they'd have for her? Or the incredible threat that she poses to them just by existing? Why aren't they kissing her ass and worshipping her as a god? Do they really think they can put her down with how many times she has come back from the brink just to kill everyone? Are you telling me that the only person who thought of this was David? That's bullshit. Part 12. Too much, too young, too fast. I'm gonna drink it out while it lasts. And here we come to my last problem with Blood Wars. Well, not really. There are others, but they're not movie breaking. So this is the last fault I'm going to make. The biggest problem with Blood Wars is that it's too much too fast. The movie's plot points are thrown at the audience in quick succession with no time to digest them. Like the discovery that David is actually Amelia's son. Okay, that's a pretty big reveal. But right after we're told that, the fucking lichens ambush the Nordic Coven. Couldn't we have had at least some time to let that sit? Maybe have David go through a transition or transformation where he learns to accept his lineage? And maybe give us more detail on the Sacred World rather than none at all? But no, there's no rest for the wicked. We have to get this fucking schlock done in 90 minutes. Which is a great tragedy, because if the movie had been written better and, you know, things had made sense, I don't think the audience would have minded another 15 or 30 minutes.